You think Top Chefs just wait around 5 minutes for their cooked rice? No, they're multitasking. They're going there, boom, 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 a million things going on. So if they can do it, I can attempt to do it. Ah, I'm gonna burn my freaking eye. Ooh, that looks yummy. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Becoming a Top Chef series where I learn how to cook. That's it. Just today I'm going to be making cheesy broccoli casserole with rice. So let's get started. My husband found this recipe. He actually has made this before. I have never made it, so this is my first time. And let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes okay. But let's get started with some cheesy broccoli casserole with rice. So I have my instant rice right here, my minute rice. I actually have never even made minute rice before. So I had to Google because my husband just has minute rice and no directions because he makes minute rice and I don't cook normally. Well, in the past. That's going to change. But anyways, I Googled it. Seems super simple, so we're going to do that. I have my butter and my cheese in the fridge, my onions ready to go. Instead of condensed mushroom soup, my husband says it's better with cream of chicken soup. So we have that instead of the mushroom soup. And my frozen broccoli. That's it. Preheat my oven to 350. And I'm going to get my rice going. All I have to do is put 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water. I'm going to let that boil. While I wait for my water to boil, I'm going to cut up my onion. Hopefully this goes okay. I cut a purple onion. It was purple, but I think it's called a red onion. The other day, it made me tear up a little bit. I don't know if white onions make you tear up too or if it's all onions. I really don't know. But I guess we'll find out. And if you think like, how do you not know that? I didn't cut onions. And when my husband would cut onions, this is how spoiled I was. My husband cut onions, he would tell me, babe, I'm going to cut an onion. And I would leave the room so it wouldn't make me cry. So we're going to find out if this makes me cry. Also, my husband got me some new kitchen towels. And I love them so much. They're the Drew Barrymore line at Walmart. I'm not fancy, okay? I'm not like a materialistic person. But this sounds stupid, but when I started cooking, I really looked around and I told my husband I just don't feel connected to our kitchen because this is my husband's domain. He cooks everything. He cooks, he bakes. He literally did it all, okay? And I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. So I didn't feel connected to it and I didn't know where anything was. I still don't know where most things are. Actually, I feel like I know where a lot of things are, but there's still some things I don't know where they go. And when I wash dishes, I'll be like, where does this go? But I'm learning. All right, I think that's it. That's all I need. But yeah, he bought me, so for our anniversary, it was our anniversary in June, our 11 years of marriage. A long time. And I was telling him I just have been really loving being in the kitchen more, but I feel like it's just your stuff. And it sounds stupid that I don't feel connected to my kitchen, but honestly, these little things like that little towel and this little pink towel and my little apron that he got me and my new measuring spoons that he got me, it makes me excited to be in the kitchen and want to be in the kitchen and want to cook more. Does that make sense? That's a little ramble for another thing, but yeah, so I'm excited and now I feel super professional and just yes, let's cook. So here I am. All of that to say that I got new kitchen towels. And my old kitchen towels we still have, but they're just gray. My husband got everything gray or blue because he said he didn't want to live in a pink house. And now that we have a daughter, slowly but surely this house is turning more and more pink and I love it. When I am old, an old lady, my whole house will be pink. Pink, everything. My outside, my inside, everything pink. But for now, I take the little wins. So Drew Barrymore has a new collection. I love Drew Barrymore already. So I was like, oh, hells, yeah, boy. And now I have her, a little part of her in my kitchen. My broccoli, it says not to puncture it. So this says to distribute evenly, to put in the microwave for 3.5 to 4.5 minutes. So 4 minutes? Seems good to me. Okay, so step 1, I gathered the materials, preheated my oven, great. 2, cook the instant rice, waiting for that. 3, cook the broccoli, done. Medium pan over medium heat. This? No. It says to add soup into it. Seems like it would get, whatever, I'm gonna use this one. It seems like because I have to add everything into it after, I don't know. I know this isn't a medium pan, but I feel most confident and most comfortable using this rather than like a small pan. I don't know. Maybe I'm using this. As I wait for my water to boil, update. The white onion did not make me cry. So I guess it's only certain types of onions that make people cry. Or me? I don't know. Maybe I should just Google this instead of just always guessing, but I didn't cry. Okay, the broccoli, I ended up putting it for 4.5 minutes. And so it says to let sit for 1 minute. So I'm going to let it sit for 1 minute. My water is almost boiled. So hopefully that speeds up. 1 minute. It's not too hot. Okay, looks good. Not really much to drain. Well, that was easy. Broccoli drained. I'm going to use my new measuring cup and put 2 cups of rice in there. There's 1. Well, shit. That went everywhere, didn't it? 2. Okay. Oh, gosh. It's stuck on here. The steam, like, made it stuck. Okay, and then it says to remove. Wait, do I have to mix it? I think I should mix it. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Really hope I was supposed to do this. Okay, remove from heat. Put the cover on. Here's the lid. Remove from heat. And then it says to let it sit for, oops, shit, 5 minutes. You think Top Chefs just wait around 5 minutes for their cooked rice? No, they're multitasking. They're going there, boom, 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 a million things going on. So if they can do it, I can attempt to do it. I really feel like this is not staying on my stove. It's not as even as I would like it to be. I think it's time for new pots and pans. These ones are super old too. But that's okay. You know what? They're doing the job. They're doing what they need to do. So I'm not going to complain, even though I literally was just complaining. So right now I need to melt the butter. And then when I'm done melting the butter, and then it says add onions and cook until softened. Probably should be using something else. I always go for this spoon. I changed my plastic spoons. That was like one of the first things I did when I started cooking. And I tried to go for wooden spoons because I heard that they're better. I'm trying to better my life over here. Just trying to better balance my life. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm trying to move to a healthier option, and I don't even know what half of these things are really for. Like which ones I use for what. I literally use this spoon for pretty much everything, and it's shorter than the rest, so I'm constantly always like burning myself. I don't know. Do you guys know what all the spoons are for? Am I just that much of a beginner that I don't know yet? Oh, our rice is done. Looks fluffy to me. Awesome. All right, butter melted. Chopped onions. It says 3 to 5 minutes until soft. I feel like a dork sometimes when I'm using my timer for everything because I'm very like literal. And I'm like, well, it says, 4 minutes. So I'm going to put it for 4 minutes. And then my husband's just like a professional already. And he's like, just eyeballs it. I don't know. I don't want to do it wrong. So I'm going to do it for 3 minutes and then see if it's soft, and then I'll see if I have to do more, up to 5 minutes. While you watch me cook these onions, this would be a perfect opportunity for me to remind you guys that if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'm going to burn my freaking eye. All right, safety first. We got to focus. Wear shoes in the house. Safety first, then friendship. Drop a comment if you know where that's from. Hi! The butter's popping. If you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I see that 86% people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Please help me, help you, help us. Let's go together. It's free. And if you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and give me a thumbs up so I know that you want to see more Top Chef series content. Me learning, not failing, because there's no failing in life, just a learning curve in the kitchen. Let's learn together. Well, you guys probably already know how to cook, but I don't. Not yet. I'm learning. All right, that's been 3 minutes. They're feeling softer, but not that, like, not soft. So I'm just going to do 1 more minute, and then I figured, that they'll still soften up as I add everything else, you know? So I'm just going to add everything at the 4 minute mark. Plus, it was sitting in here before I started my timer, so pretty much almost 5 minutes. Hey, the butter, it's popping on me. Sorry, not a Top Chef yet. Let me know your favorite cooking show down below. I really like the Culinary Wars on Netflix. It's freaking intense, like so intense. I love it. And I also watch the Greatest Baking Show. Oh, sorry, the Great Britain Baking Show. Yeah, I think it's the Great Britain Baking Show. I tried to watch the American one, couldn't get into it. I like the Top Chef. I like their Next Gen Chef. Let me know, what's your favorite cooking show? Broccoli. Oh, holy! Was not expecting that. Okay. And I get stressed out when I have to do more than one thing at a time. I'm not very good at multitasking in the kitchen yet. Good at multitasking in other things in my life, but in the kitchen, I don't feel confident yet. I feel like I'm going to miss a step or I'm going to mess it up. So I get real nervous. Okay, I'm going to mix all this together. I'm not a broccoli person, which I definitely need to become a broccoli person before my daughter starts realizing I'm not a broccoli person. But this kind of looks good. It smells good too. I want to burn it. Shish kebabs. Maybe I should lower it a little bit. Oh my god, I was not expecting that either. What the hell? Alright. That was the chicken soup. I need to add another can. I thought I was gonna like pour out like soup. Looks pretty gross actually. Hello? Nice. I think I should lower this to 4 instead of medium heat because I feel like I'm gonna burn it, you know? I'm using this cheese. Why? I don't know. This is the one that my husband got. He said that this one is better. Okay. Holy crap, this is hard. I just asked my husband. He said to turn it off while I mix all this up. And that makes more sense because I felt like it was getting real mushy. Hopefully I didn't mess it up too bad. This freaking cheese, man. It's hard to get out. That was supposed to be like a sauce. Was I supposed to warm this up first? I don't know. Sorry. Welcome to Brittany's Inner Thoughts. Constantly second guessing myself and questioning everything in my life. All right. Before it looked good. I'm not going to lie. Right now I'm kind of questioning it. I hope I didn't mess it up. I feel like it just looks really mushy. I mean, really mushy. But it could be because of the cream of chicken, you know? I forgot it says to salt and pepper to taste. I know my husband really likes pepper. It says ground black pepper. It's ground black pepper. Black peppercorn. Shit. Okay. I'm guessing it's fine because it's the only pepper we have. But my daughter will also be eating this. And I will too. It says the salt and pepper to taste. Mix this bad boy up and see. How am I supposed to know what this is supposed to taste like? Just if I think it's good? My husband will definitely add more pepper for sure. That's a given. So it doesn't matter how much pepper I add because he will add more pepper when he eats it. I don't want it to be too peppery for my daughter and too salty where it's, I don't know, not good. So let's try this real quick. Then we'll put it in the pan. Oh my gosh, this is way heavier than I thought it was going to be. Holy crap. Okay, and it's going to be hot. Oh my god. Use your strength, Brittany. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I picked it up with my non-dominant hand. That was so stupid of me. Whew. We almost lost it all. I'm not going to lie. That was a scary moment because I was like, I can't pick this up. I'm just going to let it fall where it's going to fall and figure it out later. Okay. Whew. Bake until golden brown on top, 30 to 40 minutes. Let's do it. Okay, I couldn't show you guys me putting it into the oven because there was a crisis outside that I had to help my husband with. My daughter pooped in her pool and I had to clean her up while he cleaned that up, and I just finished giving her a bath. So we got about 6 more minutes of our 30 minutes to go, and then we'll check on it. There's about 22 seconds left, and I put it for 45 minutes, and it's starting to get golden brown. So I'm gonna take it out. Ooh, that looks yummy. I don't know if it's supposed to be this golden brown, but I like it a little bit more crispy, and so does my husband. So I feel like it came out really good. When it cools down, we're gonna give it a try. This was definitely a success. I would totally make this again. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.